everybody! It's Brooke, and I'm back for more Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Today I'll be watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 5, Life Cereal. But not cereal like you eat. Cereal like a cereal, like multiple, like a serial show or a serial killer. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Hearts for you for coming back. I'm very excited. Season 6 has been off to a pretty good start. It's been kind of dark, but in a good way, especially Buffy, where she's at emotionally, but I've liked it. We also had Willow being a little nasty to Giles, so like there's some fighting going on, and I can see some maybe darker emotions getting played out this season. Very exciting. If you're new and you didn't know, I like to shout out my patrons and my YouTube members. You'll see their names on screen right now. When you subscribe on either website, you get different things depending on which tier. There's $2 and $5 tiers on both. And there might be some new tiers coming to Patreon with some extra stuff soon. It's in like the beginning stages. Not anytime too soon, but maybe. And what you get over on Patreon exclusively, you can get uncut reactions. But on YouTube memberships, you can get edited videos earlier. We're 2 weeks ahead on Buffy on YouTube, and I think a week ahead over on Patreon, but they're uncut. So it's kind of like you decide what's more important to you and which platform you prefer. YouTube, you also get a little badge of my dog Hazel next to your name and priority response to comments. That kind of also carries on to Patreon. I don't get too many comments over there, so if you do leave a comment, it will get responded to at the end of the week when I'm doing all my uploading and everything. If you did not know, you also get emotes if you're a YouTube member. I did do a $2 tier that will get you the badge and the emotes just for people who like that stuff, especially when we start streaming. It's looking like we're doing a Friday for our 500 sub special. I'm trying to decide which Friday works best for me. With the holiday season, it's kind of hard, but I would like to do it soon. And right now, our post that is like what times are better, it's tied between noon to 2 and 4 to 6. So I'm trying to figure out, I'll have to figure out which time works better for me. It might be noon to 2, just because then there's not more people in the house causing like noise and shit. But that's where I'm leaning towards right now. But all streams will be left up, so if you can't join us live, you can still figure it out and come say hi. I'll probably do streams at different times too, so everyone gets a chance to come in. Or Saturday was also pretty high up there, so if more people are like, oh, I could do noon to 2, but on Saturday, we'll figure it out. But I'm excited for that one. We're gonna have some fun stuff. I want to do some tier lists, some puzzles, and kind of just see what the community wants to do. I think that will be fun. I'm excited, so make sure you're subscribed and everything. That's free. You can subscribe to the channel for free, so you don't miss any lives or games or anything like that. I'm so very excited to dive in. I don't know. I wasn't sure about this season because I just hadn't heard that much about it. I am a little suspect of the fucking nerds being the big bad right now. Maybe they're only the bad for like the beginning of the season, but they don't feel like a good enough big bad after Glory. But maybe because they're having so much dark emotion and drama within the actual group, they want the villain to be kind of silly and be like this fucking nerd herd kind of vibe. I'm not sure, but we're gonna dive in, so let's watch Buffy. And you will have some Angel on Saturday if you're wondering when Angel will be back.
Previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, do we not have to show Joyce dying again? Stop torturing me!
There's some money stuff we're gonna have to talk to you about.
So you're telling me I'm broke?
Oh, are we gonna actually get to see them reunite this episode?
I have to see him.
Well, you'll leave for LA tomorrow.
I have to go now.
She's got to go now. No, are we seeing her come back? We don't actually get to see them meet up. That sucks.
Buffy?
I wanted to see her an angel, but whatever.
I don't know about everybody else, but I would love some chicken.
Yes, as would I.
I would eat it.
Take a drumstick.
I'm a breast girl myself.
Was it weird?
I would have liked to see how they acted it.
Intense.
Well, if you want to talk
Like
about
camping.
I don't. I mean, it's not important. Past.
What you gonna do now? Your plans?
Oh,
Kill myself. No,
thinking
sorry.
about that.
But like, what is she supposed to
I
do?
think I figured it out, what I should do.
I think they should sell the house.
Yeah, I figure if I hold off paying the plumber, I can pay the utility bill. I have no idea. I guess,
Bro, let her take it
well,
a day
I
at a
left school,
time.
you know, when Mom got sick, but I always figured I'd go back. And then she... So I was thinking about re-enrolling, but, I missed the registration cutoff. What it? I guess I could do that. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. What do you think, Giles?
I think she should get a job. At least the part-time one.
Sure.
She has saved your life multiple times. You were almost a school shooter. Don't get me started, Jonathan. Beat that man.
She's ready. Sweet. Run me through it.
Ugly ass. Fan ass.
9. High-resolution
Dumbass.
surveillance cameras hooked in.
But it looks good.
If you want.
Yeah, we'll do that. Because this time tomorrow...
Yeah, she's not gonna notice the giant black van.
We'll never even know what hit her.
I'm sure.
I thought it might be a little weird being back. I mean, it is
Until
weird,
she
but I
could, like, get back into school, maybe she should be, like, earning
You like Mike?
money.
You call your teacher Mike? Boy, school sure has changed since my day.
Chuck! Well, those on the latter side of the theoretical divide stress that social
I'm not
reality
following
is
this too well.
constructed and
Oh, the trick is to get in the rhythm. Kind of go with the flow.
Well, going would be a lot easier if your classmates weren't such big brains. I just need to spend a little more time reacclimating, you know, to get back into
She
the
just
swing.
jumped into a class. Who? What
Hey!
the fuck?
at least say sorry, Bruto.
Everybody's in a hurry.
Did they put a tracker on her? They're such freaks. Guys, we don't want anyone to notice us.
My art appreciation class doesn't start for another 20 minutes, so we've got some time to kill. Here. You like, you know how our nose...
Buffy?
What was what?
That noise. What was that about cooking? Who's Yummy Face?
Willow.
She just lost
Wow,
time. Was it from the
You got a post in
inhibitor?
that Renaissance book.
I guess. Tara!
Something's wrong.
Buffy, where have you been? You missed art class.
Missed? Tara, something freaky's going on.
But I don't understand what Tara's seeing. Like, if Buffy goes fully, like, robot frozen, like, she wouldn't just abandon her. So what is she seeing?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Found it.
She's gonna be mad.
Oh, this is bad.
Really bad.
Self-destruct.
Self-destruct? I don't know.
No. We'll split the diff, call it a 7, which is good for 140, giving you a grand total of...
220.
Beat that!
It's just a temp gig, Buff. You know, unless it takes. Since you're not union, I had to call in a few favors to get you on a crew.
Oh, that's kind of bad.
Muchly. You saved me from having to accept Giles' offer to work at the Magic Box. I mean, retail? Maybe it was lint. Maybe it was evil lint.
Okay, first tip of the day. When I introduce you to Tony the foreman, you might want to leave out stuff about blacking out and evil lint. Hey, Tony. This is... Don't mind him. He may seem pig-ignorant, rude, and a little hostile.
He just is.
Have fun.
Where are you going?
Upstairs. I need to supervise the sheetrock hangers. Don't sweat it. So I'll be back and check on you later.
Okay, Danny, finish putting in those J-boxes. Vince, Marco, need your haul of steel inside.
Now.
Hey, gay. She's stronger than you. She'll probably do it faster, too.
Don't worry about it. And don't let them hassle you doing something stupid and hurting yourself. These beams weigh quite a few hundred
She's
pounds.
fine. I can pick them up.
Which way?
Ah, got visual of subject, 4 o'clock.
That's not 4 o'clock.
Well, it is if you're facing the front of the van.
But we're not.
Why would that only affect Buffy? No, but they did. Of course, somehow no one's gonna see the demons. Well, that one died. They better see. Oh, it gooped. Oh, they saw them.
Hey.
Okay, at least some people saw them, but she's getting in trouble for using the construction.
Oh my God. Buffy, what happened? How? Ah, Buffy, I know these guys can be jerks, but was it necessary?
Xander, why the fuck would you assume
Came
that?
over to tell your friend I was impressed with the job she was doing. Liking the way she...
No, not here. Not at my job. That's your job.
I can't help where the forces of darkness attack me, Xander.
Buffy, would you look at this mess?
I hate
Do you have
him.
any idea how much it's going to cost to repair this?
Nah.
And what am
I
supposed
hate
to say
him.
to the client? Should I just show them the demon bodies and say it's all their fault?
Can't.
They bloofed.
They melted.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is you were losing it or something. It's that time of the month, huh?
What? You were huddled in a corner, crying like a baby.
Hey, no way. Me? Crying? You're tripping,
Xander,
sweetie.
fuck you.
Tripping. What's her problem?
In fact, I'm starting to think between this attack and the school thing that somebody's messing with you.
Oh, now he's a good friend. What the fuck was that
Something
blaming
going on.
her
I think
shit?
it's worth checking out. And I don't mean later.
Sorry, he had to be
Need to
fucking
see Giles
misogynistic
and
in front of the
right away.
boys.
I'd start with that
Fuck
demon
you.
demons.
You're firing me, aren't you?
Everybody but Buffy is
This is
pissing me
gonna be
off
great.
this
Well, I've
episode.
always been interested in retail. Is this all research or just some kind of stress test for the table?
The ding dong. Right. And so anyway,
This is so dull. I might actually have fallen asleep and be dreaming you guys.
Why is the Slayer here anyway? She's a student, she's a construction worker, and now she's some kind of...
Because she's a
selling
human
stuff
being and you keep
person?
ruining her
It's like she's
day.
completely without focus.
Okay.
You didn't learn your
Relax,
lesson about
relax.
magic, Jonathan.
Supposed to sound like this.
While I was running the store, I found it useful to imagine myself back in the library. You know, if you concentrate on service and not on making a sale, you're more likely to have a satisfied customer.
Guess I'll have to find my own style.
Yes, yeah, quite fine.
Lemon seduction. Yeah. Essence of slug. Here you go.
She did good. She sold that man a candle.
I need something for a prosperity spell.
Dagger of Lex.
Mummy hand.
Ooh, ancient mummy hand.
Ah! Don't fight near the thing. You're gonna knock everything over.
Oh, it's just playing dead. Little scamp.
Buffy, where do you hear?
One. I think they.
While I was running the store, I found it useful
What
to
the fuck?
to imagine myself back in the library. You know.
Don't worry, don't be nervous. Do what I do. Just picture yourself naked.
Miss.
Hi, I'm looking for something.
But see, he's not gonna be
really
as satisfied
specific.
because she was nice
I
to him
had
the
to
first time.
carry
It made him
mummy hand.
happy.
Satisfy the customer. Well, she might just have you beat there, Stretch.
No way. She hasn't even started yet.
I just hope she solves it faster than Data did on the ep of TNG where the Enterprise kept blowing up.
Or Mulder in that X-Files where the bank kept exploding.
Scully
I
wants me
hate
so
y'all.
bad.
Or ask Giles or Anya for help.
Fingers sold separately. No, I don't think that's exactly the problem.
Buffy, word in your ear. If you think of the store as a...
I don't care, Giles.
to
I
concentrate
would
on,
hate this.
Service rather than selling.
Yes. And then I'm going to marry Bob Dole and raise penguins in Guam.
Yes, you're quite right. Yes.
Miss.
I'm crabbing at her.
There must be something you can do.
But there's no way to get that hand. But I can special order one. We can deliver it anywhere you want.
Mine took the longest.
Only from a perspective external to the time loops. From Mr. Giles' perspective, it was shortest of all.
So what do we do?
Oh, it's obvious. It's
I
not
hate
over.
them. I hope she gets to beat up
This
some
is
fucking
gonna be
nerds. Spike can help. I don't think he can still hit people, but...
Like, someone's doing stuff to me. Messing up my life. Except that it was kind of pre-messed already. You know, with school and jobs. You do better?
Damn right.
Okay, figure out who did it.
Demon world. Ask questions, throw punches, find out what's in the air. It's fun, too. You're not a schoolgirl. You're not a shop girl.
Oh.
You're a creature of the darkness. Like me.
Yeah, the slaying thing, it's the one thing she's never struggled with.
Where the real action is.
Ah, good. These are the lowlifes.
Don't call them that to their face!
Boys, what's the game?
You know the game, Spike. You win.
You're gonna play cards?
I need a moment with my lady.
She's like, I'll hit this bottle over your head.
These guys talk while they play.
She's drunk as
Get
fuck.
more information out of their mouths than out of gaping holes in their corpses.
Fine. Why are they putting kittens in the basket?
You play for kittens?
So, who's gonna advance me a tiny tabby? Get me started.
Where Buffy's the one in jeopardy.
We're really supervillains now, like
Yeah,
Dr.
you belong in prison.
Yes, back when Bond was Connery and movies were decent.
Who even remembers Connery?
Free the kittens.
You're lucky today.
What is Spike gonna do with the kittens? We're gonna bring them to the shelter, right?
No one's that lucky. Yeah, I'm starting to think you cheat. Me? Got ugly the second he walked in. Him and his human. Her skin's so tight, I don't even know how you can look at her.
His skin is tight. Have you seen his cheekbones?
Oh, beat him up for information, great, but not to defend your rights to gamble for kittens, which, by the way, is stupid currency.
Delicious.
Come on, Slayer. A big fight's just what you need.
And the only person that I can even stand to be around is a neutered vampire who cheats at kitten poker.
Oh, you saw the cheating, did you?
Well, so...
Yeah, no shit.
I think you're drunk.
Yeah, which was written for Roger Moore, not Timothy Dalton.
This is stupid. We're wasting time. End of discussion. I mean, it's a shot of like pigeons doing double takes when the gondola blasted by.
I've seen it before. At the construction site.
Connery is the only actor.
Oh, y'all about to get your asses kicked.
Dalton should get an Oscar.
And you
beat
deserve
Connery
it.
over the head with it.
You have discovered me. But do not try to defeat me, for I've been testing you and I know your weaknesses. Where I'll lay my head and gently die.
He's giving Wimpy. He's running. Okay, bye.
He blew up.
She hurt me all over.
Someone will see you. Get in the back.
I won't fit.
Well, do the thing.
All right. Let the spell be ended.
Oh, next time I do that spell, one of you guys has to look like the demon.
The Slayer touched you.
Yeah, it was sexy the way she touched me real hard with her fists.
Strength, reaction time. Like, we're getting what we need to really become.
I hate them. I hate the nerds.
We survived.
Unless I have internal injuries that will eventually kill me.
Oh, of course, but
Glory was
barring
such a
that,
good bad
Lauren's
guy.
Right.
Feel any better?
No.
I think at one point I actually turned completely inside out. But yeah, better.
Like, why are these men just, like, tormenting her? She's been through a fucking enough. I'm just mad.
You're being tested. You don't have to figure the whole thing out at once. You know, the job and everything. You're pushing yourself too hard.
The nice people at the phone company seem to think it's not hard enough.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's not just gonna move in
This is,
and help pay for everything. Doesn't he have money?
It's for you.
This is too much. I can't take it.
Well, tear it up.
No.
No,
was
I need it.
being polite. I'm taking the money. This is great. This is more than great.
In this scenario, I am your mother.
Well, more like a dad,
My
but kind
shiftless
of.
absentee father.
This is what I thought should happen from the beginning. Y'all should move in.
Show this to Dawn. She loves it when things get easy.
Yeah, because she's 15. Don't we all, though?
That, this. It makes me feel safe.
Aww.
Knowing you're always gonna be here.
He's not gonna leave, is he? Are you planning to leave, Sarah? We'll kick your ass. She needs you. She needs him. He's like, other than Spike and Dawn, like the one person who wasn't involved in bringing her back. And like, Spike and Dawn, to be fair, are not like her main group, right? They're relatively new. Of that big trusted group, and like, who fucked her over and she's not allowed to get mad at. Poor Buffy. Like, she's already going through it. She doesn't need the fucking nerd brigade showing up and trying to, like, ruin her life for no fucking reason. I wish I had an understanding for why they're like this other than they're men. Like, that seems, like, not coming from me. That seems to be the explanation the show is giving us. Like, they only care about porn and fucking her over and are not treating her like a real person. Like, is the enemy this season misogyny? Like, what is happening? Buffy is going through enough. It just felt like, I think it was to make Buffy feel, like, alone and, like, make it feel like what they were doing was working better, but it felt like every side character was fucking useless this episode. Like, Xander got mad at Buffy for being attacked by fucking demons, and then fucking Anya and Giles, like, I guess Giles was helpful at the end, I'll give him that, but like, during everything that's happening, like, it kind of pissed me off. And then, like, it's hard because we don't know what Tara was seeing, when Buffy, like, would go into that, like, time thing, because, like, it seemed like Tara was talking like Buffy was still in the conversation, and then she walked to class with her, but then was like, why weren't you in class? So, like, I don't understand exactly, because if Buffy was just frozen in the hallway, unmoving, I don't think Tara would just go to class. I think she'd be like, oh, she's spelled, we have to get her help. So, like, I am kind of confused if, like, did that disruptor turn Buffy invisible? Like, I don't, but then, like, if Buffy just turned invisible in front of Tara, I feel like Tara would be like, where the fuck did she go? So that part was a little confusing. This episode just made me mad. It just made me mad on Buffy's behalf. Like, I want her to beat the fuck out of those nerds. Though I also wanted her to adopt the 10 kittens, which is probably not realistic. But I love cats, and I wanted it. But overall, I mean, it's a good episode to, like, show how out of water Buffy is in this moment. And it felt like Giles was coming through with this lifesaver money, and her being like, this makes me feel safe. Like, it just feels like Giles, his face, the way it fell at the end, it feels like he's planning to leave again. Which, why would you do that to her? I get he has to live his life and stuff, but, like, I don't know, you could give it at least 6 months when she's back from the fucking dead. Like, it's not like he had a bunch going on, right? He had just decided to leave or something. I don't know, maybe he did. But I feel bad for Buffy this episode. And a little confused by her friend's behavior. I feel like everyone's acting like she should just be back to normal and everything is totally fine. And I'm like, this is an insane amount of stress she's under right now. Also, she's still angry and isn't allowed to take that out on them. Because they're the only support system she has. And, like, I feel really bad for her this season. Like, it's making me sad. Like, I'm like, angry and sad. So, like, I'm hoping Buffy gets to, like, kick some ass next episode. Because right now I'm just really kind of down. It's kind of a downer season so far. I still really enjoy it. But, like, this episode made me sad. I was like, this is just, like, she's just being tortured. Like, it's not fun to watch Buffy just get tortured by these fucking nerds for a whole episode. Like, she didn't get any, like, revenge on them or anything. And that, like, is kind of just, like, a bummer. But I'm hoping she's caught on to the van, so hopefully that'll help her catch on to more. Kick their asses out of Sunnydale if she has to. Like, Buffy saved Jonathan from killing himself. And now he's torturing her. Like, I don't understand the writer's choices with some of these characters, I guess. Because I don't imagine someone talks me out of killing myself. I ever want to turn and fucking torture them. Like, that's insane. But, I don't know. I've not heard good things about the Joss Whedon, like, producer guy. So, I wouldn't be surprised if that's coming from him. But we will see. Hopefully, Buffy gets to kick some ass next episode. It's needed. But Saturday, we will be watching Angel. And then I think it's Angel Buffy next week. Or it's 2 Angels. I don't know. But you can find out with early access on Patreon or YouTube memberships. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this episode. It was just kind of a downer. I feel like they needed to add the kittens for joy. And I hope I will see you next time.